Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. How are you doing today? Oh, that's so nice to hear. Are you ready to get started with our good morning song? Okay, let's make our arms into a big circle out in front of us like this. Now raise that circle up high, and let's give a little stretch. One side, stretch over to the other side, and then let's bring that circle back down in front of us. Now it's time to sing together. And if you know the words, make sure to sing along with me. It goes like this. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. I hope that you all are having a wonderful morning so far. Let's get started on circle time. Behind me, we have my calendar and weather chart. Can you see all the numbers that I have? I have some pictures and a few words. Now the first thing that we do is begin with the date. And the date is up here. We start with the month first. Do you know what the month is? I'll give you a hint. February. You're right, friends. The month is February. And today is February 11th. So let's move the chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was February 10th. And today we're going to put it on the number 11. February 11th. And the year is 2021. So let's say the date together one last time. Are you ready? Today is February 11th, 2021. Okay, friends, now it's time to count all the days that we've had so far in the month of February. Can I see your counting fingers like this? Let's stretch our counting fingers, just like we stretched our bodies at the beginning. Stretch to this side, over to that side. Now we're ready to count. We'll start at the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have had 11 days so far in the month of February. Now it's time to move on to the Days of the Week song. And because we have 7 days in our week, we need to hold up 7 fingers like this. Now if you know the words, make sure to sing along with me. Here we go. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's travel down, down, down to right here. Does anybody remember what the day was yesterday? I'll give you a hint. Wednesday. Good memory, friends. Yesterday was Wednesday. So that means that today is Thursday. You're right. Today is Thursday. And if today is Thursday, that means that tomorrow will be Friday. Tomorrow will be Friday, the last day of the week. But let's go back to today. Will you sing Today is Thursday with me? Here we go. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday all day long. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday all day long. Now it's time to travel back up to the top. Right here, we have the season. Do you know what the season is? Winter. You're right. The season is winter. And now it's time to travel back down here. That means that it's time to sing the weather song. And if you know the words, sing along with me. Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Friends, look at my picture. Do you see that? The sun is shining a little bit where I live. When I look outside of my window, I see a lot of clouds, but behind those clouds, I see the sun trying to poke its way out. So I can say that it's partly sunny or partly cloudy where I live. And look at my temperature chart. It's on blue. That means that it's very, very cold where I live. I'm wondering what the weather is like where you live. Go ahead and look out your window and let me know what you see. Thanks for sharing with me, friends. Now it's time to move on to the letter of the week. This week, we have been talking all about this letter. Do you remember the sound that this letter makes? You're right. Let's make that sound together. Are you ready? F, f, f. This letter says f, f, f. And do you know what this letter is called? F. You're right. This is a lowercase f, and F says f, f, f. Now it's time to guess what's inside of my number and letter box. Let's see. So inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter f, f, F. And I'll give you a couple of hints. If you think you know what it is, you can take a guess. Are you ready for your first clue? Here it is. Let's see. This is a type of a structure or barrier, and it's usually made out of wood or wire. It's also used to enclose an area. That sounds a little bit tricky. Do you have any guesses? Are you ready to see what it is? Do you see what I have, friends? This is a fence. Fence starts with the letter F. I have a fence in my yard. I use the fence to protect my chickens and to keep them safe. You can learn more about that in my Winter Homestead Alphabet video. We've also been learning a new number this week. Do you know what number this is? 10! You're right! This is the number 10. Now it's time to count our 10 fingers. We need to use both of our hands to make 10. 5 and 5 more. Now we have 10 fingers to count. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fingers. And inside of the box, I have a handful of branches. These branches came from a coniferous tree. A coniferous tree keeps its green needles even in the winter time. Will you count them with me? I'm going to line them up on the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 branches. So before you decide what to put on in the morning, you need to think about 2 things. Number 1, what is the weather outside? And number 2, what season is it? The weather and the season will determine what you wear inside and anything extra that you may have to put on if you go outside. So let's see. Because it's winter time where I live, let's start there. What would you wear inside? In the winter time, I would wear pants. Those would cover my legs. And I would also have to wear a shirt. Would you wear a long sleeve shirt like this or a short sleeve shirt? You're right. I would wear a long sleeve shirt. Now what about if you wanted to play outside? Well, let's look out the window first. Let's see. It's not raining, but I do see snow on the ground. So I need to make sure that I have gloves or mittens on, snow pants, and a jacket. Now let's pretend that the season is summer and it's very hot outside. Or maybe you live in a place where the temperature is always hot. How would you get dressed if it was summertime? What would you put on the bottom? Shorts, that's right. Or you could wear a dress. Now you have to put something on the top. What would that be? What kind of shirt? Long sleeve or short sleeve? Definitely short sleeve. Or maybe a tank top. Now before you go outside to play, let's take a look out the window. Let's see. I see some rain falling. What would you put on to play in the rain? That's right, rain boots and a raincoat. Okay friends, it's time to see your work tray for the day. Let's go check it out. So for today's work, you're going to need a big pile of clothing from all different seasons. Now if you live in a place where the seasons don't drastically change, instead you can use a big pile of clothing that represents different types of weather. So let's sort this pile of clothing based on the weather or the season. Let's start at the top. Do you see what I have here? It is a hat, you're right. And let's feel this hat. It feels very warm, and you can see how these sides come down to cover ears and keep them warm. So I'm guessing that this is a winter hat. I'm going to put it in a pile over here. Let's move on to something else. Let's see. Ooh, what do I have here? It is a shirt. And let's look at the length of the sleeves. Are they long or are they short? That's right. This is a short sleeve shirt or a t-shirt. Now this is something that I would wear in the summertime when the weather was hot. So I'm going to put this in a pile over here. So we have a wintertime pile and a summertime pile. Let's move on. Ooh, what about this? Let's see. I'm going to feel the outside. It's very smooth and slick. Definitely used to repel water. It is a type of jacket. Do you know what kind of coat this would be for? For the rain. This is called a raincoat. So let's see. It can rain in the summer and in the winter, but I'm going to sort this based on the weather. So this would be used for a rainy day. I'll start a new pile over here. Let's move on to something else. What do I have here? This is a type of a shoe. Do you know what type of shoe this is? Let's see. On the inside, it's very, very warm. And this shoe goes above the ankles. It must be used to protect feet from the snow. So I would wear this in the wintertime during a snowstorm. My wintertime pile is right over here. So friends, I still have some more articles of clothing here, and I'm going to sort them based on the weather and or the season. And you can do the same thing with your pile at home. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Do you remember the 2 things that you need to think about before you get dressed in the morning? What's number 1? That's right, the season. And number 2? The weather. So before you get dressed in the morning, you need to think about the weather and the season. And that way, you'll dress accordingly. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and find me on outschool.com for my live and interactive classes. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Before we go, we have to sing one last song together. Can you wave goodbye like this? And together we'll sing, goodbye friends, goodbye friends, goodbye friends, I'll see you next time. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.